Rush has really gone all out on this. No reason to slow down.
Encore the pain.
And. On a 2LP, 45 RPM, 180 gram audiophile edition, and an Abbey Road remastered expanded edition CD, it's a pair of deluxe reissues of the 1976 debut album from the Allan Parsons Project, Tales of Mystery and Imagination, Edgar Allan Poe. His recovery from CAR-T therapy continues, and Mike Peters sees no reason to slow down. Filmed in hospital, Outlier is new from The Alarm. The album Transformation drops June 6th. From Quality Record Pressings, it's a 2LP 45 RPM, 180 gram vinyl reissue of Bad Company's Run with the Pack. Bad Company fans are anxiously awaiting the band's possible inclusion into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year. They are one of the better 70s rock bands that have yet to make it in. From Britain's Big Big Train, it's the newly remixed and expanded version of the progressive rock band's 2002 release Bard. That's available on CD and Shark Blue or Black Vinyl. There's also a companion EP featuring 4 previously unreleased tracks. Bard has been out of print for quite a while. A brief North American tour starts April 2nd in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Babygirl is the second single from the forthcoming album No Rain, No Flowers from the Black Keys. Dates are up now for the North American, European, and UK tour, also called No Rain, No Flowers. That gets underway May 23rd. Covers a lot of dates, a lot of places, running through September. Available on vinyl for the first time since 2002. It's Vavoom from the Setzer Orchestra. It's a remastered cut, available on 2 different 180 gram color vinyl variants. Roar Like Thunder is the first single and the title track from the next Buckcherry album, and that arrives June 13th in a wide variety of formats. You can take a look at the video for Roar Like Thunder in this week's curated playlist. A pair of live albums from the Buzzcocks are reissued on vinyl today. French and Encore the Pain. I don't think I'm doing that one justice. Those both dropped today on limited color vinyl LPs. The video for See That Girl is featured in this week's curated playlist. Britain's shoegaze act Chapter House drop White House demos on May 9th. The Screaming of the Valkyries is a new album from Cradle of Filth. The 14th album from the long-running Suffolk extreme metal band is available today on CD and a single black vinyl pressing. Can't wait to hear that Ed Sheeran collaboration everybody's going on about. That was a nod to the trolls. The Great Western Road is the new album from Deacon Blue, the Scottish band's 12th studio album, arriving today on CD and, And many of these are exclusive to the Deacon Blue website. I wonder how long it took him to sign all those. This version of the 25th anniversary reissue of The Sickness from Disturbed was delayed a couple of weeks, but now it's here. This is the Deluxe edition, 1 LP plus 3 CDs, all the extras, a cloth patch, guitar picks, a backstage pass. This is the loaded version. One-time Eagle Don Felder is back with a single called Free at Last. It's in this week's curated playlist. His 4th solo album, The Vault, 50 Years of Music, drops May 23rd. It's a collection of re-recorded and reproduced older demos and some entirely new tracks. Steve Lukather and Greg Bissonette are among the guests appearing in the collection. Eddie Vedder has been known to perform this live on more than one occasion, and now an official studio recording of the often covered Neil Young classic is in this week's curated playlist. It's from the forthcoming Neil Young tribute album, Heart of Gold, Songs of Neil Young. That's on the way. That also features Fiona Apple, the Doobie Brothers, and many more. It's coming out April 25th. Only 500 numbered copies of Battle for Everything from Five for Fighting dropped today on gold-colored 180 gram vinyl. 100 Years was the track you're most likely to recognize from this album, if you're not a huge Five for Fighting fan. This is the full-length follow-up that emerged after the band's success with the Kids soundtrack. Dare to Be Surprised is a we're gonna do it our own way, we're not taking big record company money for our follow-up. This is reissued today on white vinyl from Folk Implosion. Foreigner's massive 1978 album, Double Vision, is reissued today from Analog Productions. It's a 45 RPM 2LP vinyl drop, 1,000 black vinyl, and 200 eco-red vinyl pressings of Someday. Drop today, the 2024 full-length from F***ed Up. The Numa Years is now streaming from Gary Numan that compiles 4 newly remastered and expanded studio albums and 3 remastered live albums. It's their 6th album, and they took a while to get around to it, Nightlife from The Horrors. It's a collection of arguably darker tracks than normal and very synth-heavy release, but at the same time I can't really say it drifts wildly away from the band's signature sound. Sound of Waves, that will be the first new album from John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band since 1989. When it arrives in just a few weeks, the single Day in the Sun sounds exactly like you would imagine, loaded with classic mid-80s Springsteen vibes. They'll be joining John Waite and Wang Chung on some of the dates of the upcoming Rick Springfield Summer Tour. Multiple Grammy winner Kenny Wayne Shepherd teams with multiple Grammy winner and blues legend Bobby Rush for the new full-length album Young Fashioned Ways that features new songs that the pair wrote together. A 24-city U.S. tour begins April 25th. In Kansas City, Mo. Songs of White Lion Volume 2 from Mike Tramp features re-recorded versions of tracks recorded in the 80s and the 90s while he was vocalist of White Lion. Take a look at the video for Lonely Nights that's in this week's curated playlist. Or On Penelope is on the way May 30th from the -5, the Portland, Oregon indie rock outfit, which often features REM's Peter Buck, dropped the video for Blowin' My Bag, featuring a guest spot from Patterson Hood. And that's part of this week's curated playlist. The Brendan O'Brien-produced 10th studio album from Louisville, Kentucky indie rock legends My Morning Jacket drops today. Pause for effect, is available on a single black vinyl LP, a CD soft pack with booklet, and the video for Half a Lifetime is included in this week's curated playlist. From Paul McCartney, Venus and Mars, the 50th anniversary edition. It's a vinyl-only drop of the 1975 classic. There's no bonus material included. It's deluxe in the sense that it's a new half-speed mastered edition, and Venus and Mars will also be available digitally in Dolby Atmos for the first time. The legendary Bauhaus vocalist drops another single in 2025. New from Peter Murphy, it's the Art Room Wonder. It's part of this week's curated playlist. The full-length album Silver Shade is on the way in May. Fans have been waiting for several months for this. What Remains is the new album from Pop Evil. It's available on CD and multiple color vinyl variants. The Michigan hard rock outfit plays Tulsa April 8th and Dallas on April 10th. Chicago punk act Rise Against have released a video for their latest single, Nod. That's available to check out in this week's playlist. The band is currently on the road with the Rise of the Roach tour that opened in Houston last night. Sorry if you're a Rise Against fan and you didn't know about that and you live in Houston.
My bad.
In San Antonio tomorrow night and Dallas on Sunday. Rush has really gone all out on this. It's the box set R50, celebrating the band's 50th anniversary. It's available in at least 4 distinct configurations: a digital edition, a 4-CD deluxe edition, a 7-LP deluxe edition, and the Super Deluxe edition. All of those contain 7 never-before officially released tracks, including the Guitar Hero mix of The Trees, remastered early recordings like their Buddy Holly cover Not Fade Away, and a live track from the band's final show at the Forum in Los Angeles are included, as well as at least one song from every Rush album, even one song from the Grace Under Pressure Tour DVD. The digital edition is the most bare bones of the bunch, while the Super Deluxe edition includes lithographs from every Rush studio album, a 104-page book from Hugh Syme, 4 CDs, all 7 180-gram vinyl LPs, a 100-page graphic novel. It's quite the to-do. Got another video from the upcoming debut album from the Speaker Wars featuring Stan Lynch from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. It Ain't Easy. That's part of this week's curated playlist. Stereophonics are set to drop the 8-song Make 'Em Laugh, Make 'Em Cry, Make 'Em Wait. That's on the way April 25th. It's the 40th anniversary of Private Dancer. That drops today on color vinyl, a limited edition picture disc, a 2-CD version, and a very expansive 5-CD plus Blu-ray edition. That includes live performances with Bryan Adams and David Bowie, also 5 digitally upscaled music videos. Letter from an Unknown Girlfriend drops today from the Waterboys. Vocals on the track are performed by Fiona Apple in a way that at times channels the spirit of Janis Joplin. It's a standout track from the forthcoming Life, Death, and Dennis Hopper album. That's on the way April 4th. And guitar speed demon Yngwie Malmsteen drops a video for No Rest for the Wicked that was recorded During his 40th anniversary world tour, the album Tokyo Live drops April 25th on a 2LP red vinyl edition and a 2CD, 1 region-free DVD set. You can jump right to this week's curated playlist and check out some videos. You can see what you missed in last week's episode of No Time to Rock by clicking right over here.